Right, it's just gone 9 o'clock. I have another clock over here. You can see it's 9:30, near enough. These back. And it is, hang on, trying to close those up with one hand. It's a bit awkward. And now it is time to move everything back to its original position. I'm going to start off by moving the bed back, so then I'm at least able to get over there. I need to move it back a bit so I can get down there to push. Why did you have to do that? Now it's not very good when you do that, is it? All of the posters that I got when I was a kid. Have I still got one of that truck? Yes, I do. We'll just put those there. 10-year-old rubber bands, they just snap. Where's my bin? It's over there. Don't scratch the wood. Now, this block of wood's fallen on me. Don't do that. Oh, I've scrunched everything. Oh well. Dr. Martens. The original Dr. Martens. I've found a pair of Dr. Martens here. Are Dr. Martens valuable? Because I've just found some Dr. Martens. Original ones as well. Very nice condition. Will these go up in value? Very good. See, I've got stuff that I don't even know I've got. Right, I've got me some Dr. Martens. Are they valuable? I don't know, I'll need to look them up. There's a knife and then there's cutlery up here. Cutlery set. I didn't paint this bit of wall so I can bash this bit. And I need to redo that bit. And I still need to sand that. You go over here as part of my filling table thing that you put your filler on. Now which way do you go? Right, that's the front. Found that thing again. Didn't even know I had one of those. That's a broken DVD. Did I break a DVD while pushing my bed back? There's my phone. If you ever wondered what I used to record with, it's a Sony Xperia M2. Look, that's how long I've had this phone. It says upgradable to Android 4.4, but the phone's actually running 5.1.1 at the time of this recording. Oh, I've kicked my... Oh, that's a freshly painted wall. Don't you do that to my freshly painted wall. Okay, there's my bed and everything put back under the bed. So now I'm going to move that set of drawers over here. Over here, where there's those lines in the carpet. There's all my posters that I've had for years. And I mean years because one of them had a date on it and it said 2005, so that's 11 years. Good old interior filler, which is what I used to fill in all the holes because I ran out, so I needed to go and buy some more. So me being me, I went and got the 2.5 kilogram, which is some pounds, tub of it, and I've only used not a lot of it at all, so this should last me a while. As long as I keep the lid sealed and your tools clean and dry and in good condition, then it should last me a while. that just goes down there, but at the moment the camera stands in the way, so I'll just put it there. With these, it's easier to like be over at this side, like sort of lift on that side and push it. I've scuffed my wall. I'm suing someone. I don't know who, but it's someone. I'm suing someone. Suing someone. Hang on, no. Look at that. I have, move, all of you move. I have scuffed my freshly painted wall. Well, there's a court case to be filed against myself. I'll do what that serial killer did. Like, he played himself and his own lawyer in the courtroom. Now we just line them all up in height order because that way it looks nice and clean and tidy. Right, now I can attempt to put this back. Maybe if I move my stuff off the top of there without dropping it everywhere, it might be more beneficial. Has this one left marks in the carpet of where it is? Oh yeah, move these. Best speakers I've ever heard, these actually. But they're like, I forgot what you call them. They're like those, I think they're like nicknames bookshelf speakers. Where they receive an analog signal instead of a digital signal. Which means you hear the full range of sound instead of like the digital recreation of part of the range. And come over here and realise that wall is not level. Before you ask, I don't know why there's even flying wasp killer in here. But you come over here and I say that it is not, that you can push it back to the skirting board because it's a flat back. And then we get to the top and it's pretty much touching the wall. At the bottom, you can see I can fit my hand down there. It's not touching the wall at all. At the top, nothing. So that wall's leaning. I don't normally speak to everything, I'm just speaking because there's a camera here and I'm trying to make it somewhat entertaining. Well, as entertaining as someone putting furniture back can be. Now I need to put my desk back. Oh, hang on. The famous almighty clock. Right, the hook's in the wall. It's got a bit of paint on it, but that won't stop me. Before you ask, no, there's no glass. There was glass, but it broke, so now there's no glass, which means like I can move the hands around. Does that look about right? That's about right. Like the famous clock, I always say in it, and it's now that time. Have I really been recording this for like 25 minutes? Apparently so. Have I really been recording this for like 25 minutes? The camera won't focus. But yes, it turns out this is the raw file footage, unedited. And as you just saw, I said, have I really been recording this for 25 minutes? and we are 25 minutes into the video. So, yes, I really was recording it for 25 minutes. Right, now it's time to put my setup back. There's my improvised sanding block. That should be in the bathroom. Put that there for now. Scissors. This charger thing goes in the wall there. Scissors in there. Cloth thing that I didn't even know I had. Into the dark abyss, which is through that door. Now I need to just pull you. Okay. I need to lift you from over there. And put you back on there. Now I need to put my setup back against the wall. It may look like it's already back, but if we come down here, then you can see like where the foot was before and where it is now, so not quite back. Oh look, there's a tiny little screw down there. Like a tiny little screw. Hang on. Well, I bet I just look like a fool. For 32 minutes, I've been walking around speaking to what I presumed was the camera, but it turns out it wasn't recording, so I was technically speaking to the house. But now it's back, and yes, I was... See, I said a lot of things. I showed you like posters that I'd had for 11 years. I found my goal list that I sort of like went over and said some of the goals and what I have achieved and what I want to achieve and stuff like that. And now none of that was recorded, so yeah. There's a person down there walking a dog. Very good. Right, but like I was saying to the house, because the camera wasn't recording, is the one thing I forgot. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I thought this camera was better at recording in night time than it actually was. So does that mean you could see me when I was stood here? If not, then you've got the audio. You can just listen to me, because all I did was stood here and spoke to the camera, so just as boring. But yes, I was going to say I forgot to put my curtains back, so let's go and do that. Did it record that bit? I don't even think it recorded the bit when I hung my mirror back up, and when I even talked to you about why that picture is always sideways. But luckily I have recorded another video before this one that also explains why that picture's sideways in quite a lot of detail. And why did I bother doing that? Well, the internet was out and I literally had nothing to do. And I mean nothing to do. Further information is in the video where I explain why this picture is always sideways. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, it's always sideways. Anyway, let's put these curtains back. Now all we do is just hook this hook through that loop, through there like that, and pull it through, make sure it's down, and that way you have a fully functioning curtain. And then with this one, well, there's a hook there, but there's no loop for it to go around, so yes, I think like they're all the same actually. Like between each one of these loops there's like another hook, so it's okay. And then the same over here. You can't even see this one. And neither can I, so am I getting the hoop? I got the hoop, but I didn't get it through. There we go, and now I've done that one, so now that's a fully functioning curtain. I don't know. Oh, it's tidy in here. Tidy in here indeed. But I cannot believe that I was speaking to myself for 32 minutes. Look, I even put the clock back. In fact, no, I think it recorded me putting the clock back. And this jar, actually, believe it or not, which lives in my like hardware drawer where there's like pliers and wire strippers and scissors and files and a scientific calculator
and some like Scotch pad with a microfiber cloth stuck to it, and some one of these like adjustable wrenches that I keep getting the name of. What else? A like vice thing that sort of doesn't work because that's bent, so you can't really attach it to anything, but it works well. Some nasal spray when you have a blocked nose. This is the drawer of wisdom. I mean, everything's in here. Got a random antenna in there for my Sony hi-fi thing. Got a compass, paintbrush, some adjustable pliers, screwdriver, as well as all the screwdrivers in my bed, penknife, a pair of like rounded end tweezers, whatever you call them. And there's also a pair of needle nose tweezers in here somewhere. There they are, some needle nose tweezers. Some cold relief capsules, some glue,
a tin of Altoids mints, best before Seaside, November 2011. Oh, they'll be okay then, let's have one. I've never actually had an Altoid mint. If you don't believe me that they like, see here, best before Seaside. So we look at the side, November 2011. This is one of them that I just got out of the tin. If you don't believe me, then I'll get out. See, identical. But if you don't believe me, I'll put one back and then get one of these. See, they only went out of date in 2011. And all they are mints, so. That actually tastes really good.
Incidental brushes, you see, I've got everything in this drawer. This drawer is like look, a PS1 memory card. Who has one of those randomly in the drawer?
Tiny wooden train. I mean, this drawer has it all. That drawer is a good drawer. Highly recommend Altoids mints. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Altoids. Yes, Altoids mints that are 6 years out of date are still very good. So imagine how much better they taste when they are still in date. Oh, I found my other goals sheet. Well, not my other goals. This is, I believe this was my like goals for 1 year sheet. Like that there is my goals for like many years into the future, and by years I mean like decades into the future. And then off that list I then wrote another sheet which was goals from there, but like 1 year goals that I wanted to achieve. And I believe they were last year's goals, so how many will I achieve? I didn't achieve that one. Technically that one's still ongoing. That one will be ongoing for 2 years. Well, that one didn't happen. That one did happen. That one also happened. That one sort of happened and it sort of didn't. That one happened. And that one happened. So yeah. Most of those happened then. That's good. So yeah, that's good. Yeah. So I'm actually glad I found like those, because I've been wanting that one, like my long-term goals sheet, to be found for ages, and I found it while painting a room. Can you remember when I told you this one, the big one over here, isn't properly sanded down? Well, now you can see what I mean. See how it's all a bit blotchy. But yes, like I said, I will come to that one. I will sand it down and I will repaint it. So that's fine. There's like that tiny bit up there, which I'll just go over with a paintbrush. In fact, I might sand it down a bit more, because as you can see, there is a bit of like depth to it. But aside from that, I keep forgetting this camera is like if you turn the light off this camera, is just like, why are my curtains open? So yeah, if I record this camera in like darkness, it's like the complete darkness, dark abyss. Yes, I think it did record. I'm stood out of frame. Never very good, is it? So that is the end of repainting. And as I've said, I will be repainting little bits like that, but I will more than likely do those off camera. So there's a painting done. Can you remember that hole? That big hole? Look. Look, it still shows through like a tiny bit, but I'll do that off camera, like I've already said. But look! Gone. Seeing like all these and all those, if all gone, except like these, but I didn't have any white paint, so I didn't do those. And there's some up there as well that need doing on the white frame of the door, so I didn't do them today because I only had this magnolia colour, which is the colour that I painted my room, again, in case you wanted to know. So I don't think I said what colour it was. I might have shown what colour it was, but I don't think I said what colour it was. Anyway, that is the end of this video. I have a feeling there will be about raw files. Let's just select them all, Control and A, right click, properties, and there 2 hours 27 minutes and 52 seconds of footage is how much footage I had to edit down into those like 17 and 25-ish minute video. I'm not sure yet because I'm actually still editing them, as you can probably tell, because this video will be edited into one of them. So yeah, I don't know, 2 maybe 3 hours of footage that I need to edit down into like I'm only really happy with a video if it's like 10-15 minutes long. Well, I'd say like for videos like this probably more like 15 to 20 minutes, but like round about 15 minutes. So I'll probably need to cut this up into different parts like I did with my DIY filling holes video, which is like the previous video to this one, because I wanted to fill in the holes before I painted, and I've filled in the holes and I've now painted. However, some holes, well, that one over there wasn't even finished because I ran out of sandpaper, but I just painted it anyway. And like there's other little bits like the paint bubble there and a few over there this I'll need to redo. But aside from that, everything is finished, which is good. So I guess that's the end of this video. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, whatever that will be. I don't know. I don't know yet because I don't plan videos in advance. I just do a video when I feel in the mood to do a video. Okay, good. Right, bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to stop recording now, so I'm just going to stop the recording.